Today I'm going to be talking about my job, specifically my job as a guitar player for the Southern Wesleyan University's chapel band. I play both acoustic and electric guitar for the chapel band. I started in this position just a couple months ago at the beginning of the semester, after I tried out last semester, at the end of last semester. The chapel band, we play for different things. We mostly play for chapel, and we'll also play for special events like graduation and some other things like that. When I tried out for chapel band, people in general that try out for chapel band have to do a few things. They have to come in with something prepared. For me, I came in with 2 songs prepared to try out with. I did 1 song for electric guitar and then 1 song for acoustic guitar, and that's what I did for trying out. Now, what we do in chapel band to prepare for when we play, the night before we'll have a chapel band practice. The night before, and in advance before that practice, we'll get the songs on Planning Center. On Planning Center, Planning Center is a application or also a website that you can send songs out, their keys, what songs they're playing, the order of the song, basically just a run through the entire song for everyone that's playing. So we'll get that days in advance before practice. That way we can know what we're playing and go through them. Now, how do I prepare for my job? So when I get the songs on Planning Center, I will take those songs. First these are the songs I'm playing. I will listen to them a couple times. Then I figure out what parts am I playing. So I'll ask Emily, who's the worship leader for the chapel band, what parts am I playing? So whether that be lead guitar, for lead, I'm playing more like solos and lead lines and stuff like that. Or am I playing rhythm, which is more like acoustic or just a rhythmic bass, continuous patterns and stuff like that. And after I figure out what parts I'm playing, I'll look up like tutorials and stuff, or listen to the song and figure out what parts to play. I can get those tutorials and stuff on YouTube, online. There are things called tabs online that basically show you what what notes to hit and stuff like that. That can make it really easy and really easy to find what to play for the songs. And after that, I just play the songs up until practice. When we get to practice, we'll run through the songs and a couple times, make sure everyone's good, and that way we're prepared for the next day. While I'm learning my parts, I got to figure out how many ways can I play this? Because some songs call for different things. So like when I'm playing lead, there are different ways to play it. I can play it lower, a lower sound, or I can play it higher to get a higher sound, different octaves. Rhythm especially can be a little bit different because of different chord shapes and stuff like that. I can play some chords that can make it sound more full, where I'm just playing 2 notes and it's a chord, and it sounds more lighter, and I can play those for slower songs and use them as background. Or I can do something like fuller chords that are better for faster songs, and for those faster songs, I can play faster and be more rhythmic. And different ways that I can play compared to softer and faster songs or louder songs. For softer songs, I'll do things like swells, which is they're called volume swells, where basically I'll play a note or a chord or something, and I'll basically fade in to the background. Or do something like single notes really lightly, or just playing softer in general. And then we'll play fast songs. In those fast songs, I'll play louder, I'll be more aggressive with my playing, and I'll basically hit the guitar, play it harder and get a louder sound of it, and I'm usually playing quicker in that as well. Now, what I use in chapel band, I use a variety of equipment. More than most people in chapel band, I'd like to think. I bring my acoustic guitar, my electric guitar, and my pedal board. Now, my pedal board is where a lot of stuff happens when I play electric guitar. When you just play your electric guitar, you have a really just bass sound that you play, is what it sounds like. Things like pedals and stuff that can affect your sound. And on my board, I have things like delay, which basically repeats the sound. If I play a note, it will repeat that note. Reverb will basically just take my note and make it sound out for longer. I can basically play a note. I could be in like a room really small and make it sound like that I'm in a giant auditorium. And then overdrive pedal, which will basically make it sound like it gives it more crunchier sound. So for like those faster songs or more upbeat songs, I'll use something like that to make it more just faster, maybe hard hitting. And then a volume pedal has to do those volume swells I talked about earlier to basically increase, to basically fade in some sounds. Yeah, that's pretty much what I have to talk about my job, about the things that go into playing and preparing and what I use for chapel band and things like that. So yeah, thank you.